Is that you? Or is that me?
No.
Come on now. Why not? Bet your buddy stops by. And you can post his phone number. Three. Or did you just log into your computer?
Nope. Did you need me to moderate?
I've got mine up, but you can. I'm on YouTube.
I'd rather just sit in the lounge chair.
Alright, well you just sit in the lounge chair then. I was gonna dig out a bunch of boxes up there that I haven't gone through in a long time and go through those on stream, but it seemed like way too much effort.
Lazy, you just lazy out, did you?
I did. Get my almonds off stream there. And my box that I got from eBay back here. I only clean the parts of the room that you can see on camera.
Right.
Well, we keep jumping up to 3 and then drop down to nothing. I just got that off of eBay.
Chimichangas and tacos.
Chimichangas. He's supposed to talk, but I think his batteries are dead and I don't have a...
What's he saying?
What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? He starts to say, but...
He's just horny. He's just horny.
Yeah, I think the batteries are gone. I don't have a screwdriver in here to take it out. I'll have to go out to the garage, which I don't feel like trudging through the tundra. I forgot to put my Wayne's World hat on too. Anonymous is wearing a Bomb Squad hat. Moss Eisley spaceport. I got Tesla's first album off of eBay the other day too. I had it on tape, but I never had it on CD.
Hell, I could have got to that on the fucking market.
You know me and record stores though. Come out broken. Way too many in my hands. How much? Love to have that. I got one, either says Craftsman or John Deere out in the garage. I got like a workbench that I built, but I can't get to it because the motorcycle's parked in front of it. Hello everybody. We're just in here shooting the shit. All day, every day.
But right now, you're just pretty tough.
Hey, it's Havoc Marine. How's it going, man? I've disconnected my app. And you'd be surprised at how many people last night realized what the joke behind my name is.
I know it took him a while.
I thought that was a cut and dry type thing. Thanks, man. This is just the tip of the iceberg.
The iceberg. Yeah, that's the overflow, right?
This is where everything that won't fit into the actual Star Wars room goes. But I have a lot of Spawn and Marvel stuff in there also. Which I've got some other stuff in here too. You see Bart peeking through. There's a Hulk tricorder, which is from that other Star show. And always evil Yoda watching over me. Thanks, man. Haven't seen you streaming in a few.
Hey, wasn't that is that the guy with the PlayStation?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Did you get that yet?
Nope. I think he said it's supposed to come 27th. 2 different flavors so I can switch it up. And a lot of the little shit down here is just stuff that I've ordered off of eBay and haven't put away yet. Sick. You get the flu? Can't remember when did we see him? He was on probably Wednesday.
Yeah, he was streaming the game.
I don't think I saw that one. I saw it when he was showing us the big board Christmas tree. Your anus is infected.
Ew. Anus.
Nothing like them anus infections. Yeah, I kind of figured. See, what's some old movies that I could review in here? It's really good. Anal warts. Probably something you don't want to share. Been sitting on frogs? What the hell? My chair's not totally fucked tonight, where every time I lean back I almost fall over. Havoc Marine 727 is baked, that's all.
Girl, you come in and shut this door.
I wasn't, I was staring at your anal wart. Creepy. Oh. Trying to think of anything else that I just got. Got another Yoda hiding back here in the shadows. He's animatronic, he moves around.
Animatronic, it's a dick.
In fact, we have 3 viewers, which one of them's me, so.
Oh, you Padawan. Miss you again. Ready or mind? The Force you must learn.
Master Yoda.
Yes.
Teach me the ways of the Force. It's making a buzzing noise. This one? Yeah, he laughs at everybody. Master Yoda.
Yes.
Tell me a story. Keeps making buzzing noises.
We can't leave them batteries in forever.
They've been in there for like a year. I got this for Christmas last year. And then I bought another one a couple weeks later. So I got one out of the package. Well then, you'll just sit back here and be stupid then. This one, he doesn't laugh at anything. I have not seen the new one yet. I was supposed to go today, and then we got an ice storm this morning. And by the time I woke up today, the only one that I could have made it to was 4, and the ice was supposed to start again at 6. So, and then I was supposed to go tomorrow morning at 9:30, but the ice storm tonight wiped that out for tomorrow morning. Unless it clears up tomorrow, and then I'll drag Shuggie's ass to see it tomorrow.
Abandon your training. You must not.
Ozone! What's up, man?
What's up, Ozone?
He's coming in to ruin Star Wars for me.
Bastard.
Check out those Propel quadcopters. Stop it. I don't want to know nothing. Oh, it's about time for Croft to come in here and start beating my ass. He's like Beetlejuice. Once you say his name, he shows up. Three Star Wars toys they did. Yoda's back here heckling me. At some point I'll forget he's back there and he'll freak me out. Because he just randomly says shit. There's key words that you can say that make him do shit, but I didn't bring down the directions to do that. And I can't remember what they were. I thought you just said Master Yoda.
Yeah.
Teach me the ways of the Force, Master Yoda. Oh, he's back to vibrating again. Maybe that's not a lightsaber that he has in his hand. See? Told you. Say his name and he shows up. Fuck you, Croft. How's it going, man?
Big question do you have?
Why are you so annoying, Yoda? Alright. Well, the X-Wing and the TIE Bomber, they always flew. The speeder bike. Oh, yeah, I think I've seen that. It like suction cups to the wall or something.
Much to learn you still have.
Yoda, you're annoying. Shuggie's face is annoying, but I'm awesome. You are awesome, Croft.
Hey, good. A Jedi strength flows from the Force, but beware of the dark side. Strong in the Force, are you? Against me, test your strength. Reach out.
Come at me, bro. That's what I thought. The only quadcopters I've seen are the.
Against me, test your strength. Reach out.
I did see the TIE bomber, and I believe there was a Millennium Falcon that had 4 propellers, or you can get one with just one giant propeller in the middle. But I have not got those. They pissed me off at Walmart because they put them on the shelf like a week early, and I tried to buy them like 5 times, and they kept saying that they were not sellable. So I said fuck you and didn't buy them all. Didn't buy them at all. Oh, I know you're just trying to push my buttons, Croft. Quit laughing. Little fucker. It's Star Wars. Star Trek, totally different thing. But I need a beer. I'll be right back.
Meditate upon the Force, I must.
No, Star Trek and Star Wars are totally different.
The Force is with you, young Padawan.
Yeah, shut up.
That motherfucker's always in space. He don't live on the edges.
Can you hear Shuggie, Croft? He said you were a space cadet. You should know the difference. Your balls are small and your brain is shot.
Yes. Use the Force, you can. Ready to learn, are you? Extend your hand, you must. And push with the Force.
Hey, Andy. Haven't seen it yet. We had a ice storm.
With the Force.
Which involved a lot of ice.
Who did? From the sky. Actually, it was liquid when it came from the sky and then became
But you
ice.
are not a Jedi yet.
Let us know when you figure it out, Croft. Yep, haven't had a chance to see it. I was planning on seeing it at least twice this weekend, but wasn't in the cards.
The Force is with you, young Padawan.
Yoda, shut up. He won't listen. Did you like it, did you? I don't want to know any specifics.
I'll have to start making.
Yeah, don't make Shuggie get his wrench out.
This you drug and Irishman, you faggot.
I can never hear Shug's big mouth in here. Are you sharing your voice? That's probably why then. And I'm wondering how far into the story they're actually going to go. Because it looks like it's while they're stealing the Death Star plans. Oh, now you got shit to say, Yoda? Should have a table I can set him up on. It did have. There we go. Like a little coffee table.
Much to learn you still have.
Just don't walk off the edge. Yeah, I'm sure you could, Ozone.
That's Shuggie, mister. I heard it that time.
You heard what?
Heard my voice coming through now.
Through the stream?
May the Force be with you.
Boys and their toys. If only you knew. Yeah, he's a mouthy little thing, though. Master Yoda.
Yeah.
I might have to go up and get the directions to find out what the keywords are. He's much nicer looking than mean Yoda, though. $3D. The first time I saw episode 7, I saw it in 3D. It was pretty good.
You must not.
Where did I get all this stuff?
eBay.
Yeah, there's a lot from eBay. There's a lot from the stores, Toys R Us, Walmart, Meijer, Target.
Andy, you have no idea that right here is the room where all the extra stuff goes. That's not even the right. That's not what we're doing.
Yeah, at some point I'll probably have to stream from the Star Wars room. I stole it all from Shuggie. You got it, Croft. eBay is. Anything you can think of, just put it in search on eBay. There it is. Shuggie's convinced that I own stock in eBay because I push it so much. Yeah, I recently started watching him. He wants me to get on Instagram so we can share pictures. I don't have an Instagram account. Nerdy effect.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like his collection is a lot wider range than mine. Mine's mainly just Star Wars, Marvel, and Spawn. And some random shit that I like in between. Just cool shit.
Maybe you ought to put a message down below that says, donation.
Yeah, I don't think I'll do that. Some of it's really weird shit too, like this right here. That is an R2-D2 shower head. And I've also got a Darth Vader shower head. Where did I put those? I know I just saw them.
Playboys. I always start looking at Playboys when we were actually.
I'm sure you could probably find old Playboys on there, though. There's a lot of those that are really worth it.
My stepdad's got 3 boxes from the 50s, or 60s, 70s, and 80s that he found in the garbage.
Some of those are really worth a lot of shit.
That's what I told him, so.
Hey, Jedi.
Wax line of boxes.
But then you found them and they got moist anyways.
To move objects and components with the force. Reach out you can with your hand and your feelings. Reach out and push.
I'm not going to do it because you're going to fly right off the table. Do what?
Reach out you can with your hand and your feelings. Reach out and push.
Shuggie's got an iPhone 4 for sale. Anybody interested?
Out of the collectible. Because it was
Try not. Do or do not. There is no try.
He's getting pissy. He's going to walk right off the edge of the damn table, too. Then I'm going to be pissed.
I swear to God, it sounded like you just did fucking this.
He might have. He's all attitude tonight. Croft wants to... Fuck your face, I will! Hmm? If he keeps rattling around like that, he's probably going to walk right off the edge. Because he's on rollers to make it look like he's walking.
You still have.
He's on like a turntable. And this over here is my Shadow Trooper that I haven't put together yet. I put this one together last year.
Abandon your training. You must not.
At some point his lightsaber's supposed to light up. He may have half-dead batteries in him because he's been sitting up in storage for a year. But yeah, I've got the boxes, the big boxes like Nerdy Effect has, just filled with all kinds of toys and shit still in the boxes. Some of that Spawn stuff is worth quite a bit now. The very first line of Spawn. I know I've got I think it's a 16-inch figure of Spawn that comes with wolves on chains.
Great, good.
You're getting real close to getting shut off, Yoda.
So certain are you?
I am
Let us
certain.
see. Extend your hand, you must, and push with the force. Again, push with your hand, you must, but also with your mind. Reach out.
Yoda's got a mind of his own.
Reach
You know
out.
what?
Extend your hand, you must, and push with the force.
An R2-D2 remote control.
The remote controller's
I got a voice operated one there. There. That one's a phone. Oh, you can't see it.
You are.
This one's a phone. This one's voice operated. There's a couple more voice operated ones too. But no, I don't have the one that's controlled by I think it's controlled by an app. It's about yay big. They're at Walmart right now. I do not have that one. I do have the remote control BB-8. The one that's controlled by the app is over here on top of the gun cabinet. And then the other one is remote. Went to the original New Hope screen in '77. Me too. I was 6 years old. A friend of mine sold a Spider-Man comic for $5,500. Oh yeah, that's cheap for some of. If you find some of the very first Spider-Man comics, the Amazing Spider-Man, those are #1. I think is worth over $1 million, depending on what grade you have. Yeah, you're a little bit older than me, Andy. If I set that back there, maybe it'll not shut everything off.
And the force be with you.
Yeah, with you too. You're about ready to get shut off.
Train, good.
No, not train. Shut off.
Train yourself to let go of everything you fear to lose.
Quit beating shit with your lightsaber.
Against me, test your strength. Reach out.
Yeah, you've become annoying now.
Reach out. Strong in the
Shut
force,
up.
are you? Against me, test your strength. Reach.
Root. So you're about 10 years older than I am, Andy.
And he's an old man.
Yeah, when the first movie came out, my older brother ended up with all the toys, and I would steal them and
We'd set him on fire back here by the barn.
yep, put M80s underneath them, watch them blow up. Had really cool Matchbox cars from the MASH TV show that I did that to also. Put firecrackers in them all. Those are probably worth something now if I hadn't blown them all up. This one, It was about $400, I think. About $500 all put together. But it came in pieces. And that was off of eBay also. From TK Armor.
You need to stream from the backyard and show the license.
Yep, this one was about 400. Put another 100 or so into it to build it, because it just comes in pieces. And that's why the Shadow Trooper's still sitting over here in the box. Haven't had time or energy or motivation to put it together yet. And then this is a master replica. This is a cheap costume. This one's Hasbro, and Boba Fett is Hasbro, I believe. But I've got Mandalorian armor back there in a box that I bought off of eBay that I haven't even taken out of the box yet. Oh yeah, it's a blast. The what?
Would that be Boba Fett?
That is Boba Fett. He is the last of the Mandalorians.
Yeah, because you ain't put that armor together yet, you lazy bastard.
That's right. Well, it's already put together. Somebody had already built it all. But I don't have a helmet for it unless I wear the cheesy Hasbro one. Let's see, now I gotta figure out how to turn it on. Can you even hear that?
No.
Oh, he'll sit underneath the table for right now because I don't feel like juggling to put him back where he came from. I got my little shelf sitter bobblehead. What'd you say?
Not in call.
Oh. I thought you wanted to see me trip over everything trying to put it back where it came from. And that was actually, that's like a kid's toy. As well as the Darth Vader helmet here. This one's a little bit bigger. It separates into two pieces. It's got the face mask and then the other piece that Velcro's on. Yeah, the helmets or the armor, that stuff's not easy to find. The ones that do put them on eBay, they only put a couple every 3 or 4 months so that they don't saturate the market. And if you're lucky, and find it just at the right time, you can get them cheap, which I did with that one, because normally you don't get them for 400. And the Shadow Trooper, I think I got that one even cheaper. It was in the 300s. Croft already take off?
I'm kind of passed out.
Oh, time for another beer. Shadow Trooper, just like this, except they're solid black. And they're supposed to have mirror lenses. I think the markings on the face are gray instead of blue, which I've seen them with blue, but I think they're supposed to be gray. And then everything else is pretty much the same. But you can't really see the Vox coder on the black ones all that well. I guess you could do it in a flat black and then it would set it off a little bit. But there's certain... everything has to be to certain conditions and measurements and everything else to be 501st approved. And I've never applied for 501st. Mainly because I put the knee pad and the ammo belt on the wrong legs. So I have to remove the one on this leg and put it on this leg and then wear this calf on the other one. The calves are interchangeable, so the only thing I have to change is the ammo belt. Yeah, I think they're in the new movie, but I think they changed the helmet just a little bit. I think it's more pointed where the hubby tips are. That's what those little things in the front are. Wow, I'm a big nerd. Oh. Grabbing a beer. Be right back.
Totally agree.
It's one of my favorite Marvel characters. Venom. There's a 16-inch Venom up there, too. And a 12-inch Terminator. Cheers. The internet connection quality is currently not sufficient to broadcast games.
Good thing you're not playing a game.
Good thing. What else do I have in here? Oh, I got a 12-inch Gremlin over there. Got the movie maniacs all on that shelf. All McFarlane. Yeah, I was watching him. He started pulling out cell phones from the 80s and 90s, and he had a rotary phone. I haven't really seen that much that he's got that I don't have, though. Be interesting to compare. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get an Instagram so I can hook up with him and maybe do some trading. Come on, get back on there. Those text messages going off?
Yeah.
I'm sad I saw Rogue One. Didn't like it, Dave? From all the commercials I've seen, it looks like it's going to be pretty good. This chair is not as comfortable when it doesn't lean back either. I'm sad I saw Rogue One. So why are you sad that you saw it then? Oh, don't tell me that shit. We'll just say it was sad because it was over. So you think it was better than The Force Awakens? Yeah, I pretty much knew that part of the plot, Dave. Or at least that they were getting ready to build the Death Star. Because as far as I know, that's the whole plot of the movie, is them trying to get the plans of the Death Star. And all the Bothans that died. I almost spoiled it. Well, we know the Death Star doesn't get blown up because it's in the next episode, so. No, it's not. Just go see it. Works for me. I was supposed to, and then we got an ice storm and the roads were all shut down. We were under level 2 or level 3 snow emergency, so we weren't allowed to travel. And then the next showing... Do what? The hell are you doing? Running an adding machine? I watched it on 123 Movies. Oh shit, is it already there? I might have to cheat and watch it there this weekend, because it doesn't look like I'm going to get to go see it this weekend. I was going to go see it tomorrow at 9:30, and we're getting another ice storm tonight into the morning, so chances are the roads are going to be shut down again. You didn't bring any trolls with you this time? Hey, Bragg. What's up? Really? It was actually a decent copy of it?
Why?
I've never watched the 123 movies. I've used the Pud Locker. Yeah, it started raining last night, and it actually got pretty warm today. I think it was up close to 50. And then temperature plummeted, and it's supposed to rain into the night. Freezing my ass here. Well, right now it is... Oh, I feel old. Gotta move the phone away from my face to read it. It is 33 degrees right now, so it's right on the cusp of being frozen. Yeah, we had a not so horrible day today. Alright. Since it did warm up a little bit, but pretty much it just made everything a muddy mess, and it's all going to refreeze tonight. Negative 22. That's some cold shit. Oh, I doubt it. It's funny, my birthday was last Wednesday. Last year on my birthday, I was wearing shorts and a short sleeve shirt. This year, it was like 10 degrees out. It was like in the 70s last year. I'm in Indiana. Dave's up around New York, I think. Not sure where Fort Bragg is. New troopers. I've seen the new troopers. They look pretty cool. Have I gotten new troopers? I haven't gotten any new, I don't think. The newest one is the 13-inch talking Boba Fett that the batteries are dead in. I would start boxing that thing behind you. Which one? This one's pretty mean. This one's even meaner. I got Anonymous sitting back here with a bomb squad hat on. Upstate New York or New York, New York? You couldn't pay me enough to be in New York, New York. Not a big city type person. I like the rural areas. I wish my house was in the country where I could set up a gun range out back and just go out and shoot anytime I fucking wanted to. Oh, no desire to ever go to downtown New York. I don't even like going to downtown Indianapolis. Or downtown Cincinnati, for that matter. You get shot if you go to downtown Dayton.
Or downtown Cincinnati, for that matter.
But you're more an upstate New Yorker, aren't you, Dave? Oh, you're from the UK? Well, that's where my Stormtrooper armor came from, was the UK. They've got all the castings over there. Upstate New York I can handle. It's more rural. I'd love to have a farm out in the middle of nowhere where I can do whatever the hell I want. Go out and burn a pile of wood if I wanted to and not get a fucking ticket from the city for it. I can even go out and burn leaves without getting a ticket. If I'm working on a vehicle in my backyard and leave it there for more than 3 days, they give me a ticket. Because the vehicle hasn't moved for 3 days. I don't know if it's the city or dicky neighbors. Clarksville, Indiana?
Clarksville, Indiana.
I know where there's a Clarksville, Indiana, but I don't know if it's the same. Because for some reason, in Indiana, you can have two different towns with the same name. Because there's two College Corners, Indiana, also. Yeah, but you're still in a town, aren't you, Dave? Is it the Clarksville by Pendleton? In between Pendleton and Noblesville? I know where that one is. Kentucky border, yeah. So, yet again, another town with the same name. And I think there's a Richmond and a New Richmond. Oh yeah, you don't want to go to New York in December, that's for sure. Summer, I probably still wouldn't like it, but it would be better. Because they're further north than we are, so I'm sure they get the cold ass weather. Are you going to stay in that same area, Dave, or are you looking in different areas for a new house? Or hoping that the people that buy it are going to want it as a rental property? So that'd be perfect for you, unless they want to come in and raise the rent. Want to try the Irish bars. Well, the guy was just in here to ask about that. Croft was just in here. He's from Ireland. Well, he's still in Ireland. And my stream's still kind of in the beta phase. I haven't really decided what I want to do with it. I thought about doing something like Nerdy, where I bring down a couple boxes from storage each week and go through those. And some of them, when I open them, I'll be surprised at what I find. Moved to Minnesota. No max ice here. Ooh. Yeah, I don't see him doing that. I don't think he can live without his max ice. Another beer down. Gonna go grab a beer and drop one off. Be right back. Who was the guest he had on last night? I'm not sure. I know he had another guy on there with him. If you're talking about Nerdy Effect. Need to get motivated and create an Instagram account. I don't have any of that crap though. I don't do Facebook. Mainly because I get stalked by my ex, but yeah, I'm not sure who he was. I'm guessing it was just one of his buddies. Oh, I'm only half an hour, 45 minutes. I go over to his house all the time. We streamed the other night on Kama's birthday, the 15th. Probably 45 minutes from the Ohio border. But if you got any suggestions on the stream, since I am still trying to find my way. I mean, I'm sure I'm boring as fuck. That's why I have 4 people in here instead of 15 or 20, but oh yeah, pizza was good. Pizza King. Shit's like crack. The place that we got it from, not quite as good as the other place that we normally get it, but it was good. Good shit. Ah, my nose just started itching. I get called boring. Oh, Purple Haze, gotcha. I do remember seeing you in there that day. Yep, I remember that. As you can tell, I like skulls. I've got them all over the place. Thought I had a couple more. They might be out in the hall. This one up here I never see anywhere. If I can even make it over to there. Which I probably won't be able to. Oh, there's another R2-D2. The Terminator bobblehead. Another Venom. He's about 16 inches tall. Batteries are dead. Yeah, I've been in his stream several times. That one. It's the only one I've ever seen. It was at Toys R Us probably 20 years ago now. which his batteries are probably well dead by now. He's got a little clear gun here that comes with him, and it used to shoot, but batteries are dead in it also. This was when Terminator 2 first came out. Can't really... The glare off the package is kind of taken away from the figure. Yeah, that's the reason I bought it, because I figured, oh, it'll go up in price, I'll sell it and make a mint. Never fucking sell a thing. Like, think about how much it will go up. Yeah, I know, I need to, that's one of those gray lines, because if I open the package, does that mean it's then an opened package and worth less? But if the batteries leak, that'll make it worth less. They did the same thing with, there was like dioramas of Star Wars. There was an R2-D2, Luke, and an Obi-Wan. All were battery operated and kind of clicked together. And you could make, well, it was Darth Vader and Obi-Wan. And you could make them fight. They had little levers on the bottom of them to make them swing back and forth. And I'm sure the batteries in those are dead, because they were one of those try me now bullshit packages. So the batteries are in it and the batteries are connected. So you know they're going to leak at some point, but they're in a bubble wrap. So if I break the bubble wrap, is that going to lower the price of it? Oh yeah, the sports figures. I never had any of them, but yeah, they were the big craze when they first came out. There's the Terminator bobblehead. That was before Pops came out. That one was from Terminator Salvation. So that's a little bit newer than the big figure. Evil horny clown. How many dumbasses did it take to... Well, I guess that would just be me. I'm the only dumbass that figured out my name. Yeah, Twisted just got it the other night. There's several people that I've talked to for months that are just now figuring out what my name means. I don't know, you might be surprised. Have you looked up the price of them lately? As the whole team, they might be worth something. Damn, I'll choke to death on a beer. Because they're all idiots who drink and get stoned. Good point. I'll have to think about that one for a sec. It's stupid asshole. Instead of StewPidaso, it's stupid asshole. Kind of like Hugh Jazz or Mike Hunt. And that's what I usually say when people come in and start trolling me. I mean, if I'm going to name myself Stupid Asshole, what can you say that's going to bother me? Probably favorite Marvel character right now is Deadpool. They could not have picked a better person to play him than Ryan Reynolds. The ultimate smartass.
All right, later. That's it.
So, evil, horny clown, how long did it take you to figure it out? Wayne King, yep. That's another one. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I love The Walking Dead. Are you caught up on it? Oh, Hammer's okay. That's where I usually hang out when I'm not streaming. Him, Too Cool, Croft, Shuggie's, but he doesn't stream much when I'm off work. He only does it when I'm at work. Because he's a slacker. Right, Shuggie?
Yep.
Yep. Slacker. You damn slacker. Are you caught up, Shuggie?
No, go ahead.
A lot of people don't get it that fast. You'd be surprised. It's like a grenade. You just pull the pin, throw it out, and who knows when they're actually going to get it. Yeah, it's going to be a long 2 months. But I think Rick finally got his balls back. We're going to see the Rick-tatorship come back into play.
I'm gonna go clean up this kitchen out
All
there.
right. He just didn't want any spoilers. Oh, they're not dumb. They're just misunderstood. Super Dave was just in here. I hang out in his stream too. They're making Negan so fucking likable, though. Giving him witty shit to say. You can't help but like the fucker, even though he's an evil bastard. And the thing I think about is, what if the story that we had been told had all started with Negan's beginning? Would we all be so, yeah, Rick, yeah, Daryl? Or would we be rooting for Negan? Because nobody really knows the backstory of what he's gone through to get to this point where he's the leader of all this army. It's just, it's fucked up when you start thinking about it that, yeah, Rick's right, but maybe Negan's right too. Yep, he threw me under the bus. We talked it out. Dave's got some anger issues, but overall he's an okay guy. Yep. Team up, get along. You gotta figure, though, there's some assholes out there that you just couldn't team up with and couldn't get along with. I mean, there's people that I meet day to day that Negan started out a fan dancer. You think that's what it is, Jaylen? Well, hopefully he gets everything sorted out in his life, Evil. But that's water under the bridge. I'm not here to rehash that over and over again. Me and Shuggie had our stream the other night. We had our piece. Dave had his piece before that. Last night. There's Dave right now. Last night we had a talk and worked things out the best we could, so let bygones be bygones. I seem to get caught in the crossfire from shots being fired at Shuggie, which I'm fine with. I mean, I'm best friends with Shuggie, but there's a lot of collateral damage. And I don't really think that Shuggie did anything wrong. I mean, the only thing Dave had to say was that his streams were boring, and that's really not anybody's place to say. I mean, Shuggie's streams are Shuggie's streams. They're not really there to be critiqued by people on the internet. Just like my stream. Some people say it's boring as fuck. Others who are complete nerds like me and like talking Walking Dead and Star Wars and Marvel and whatever else. I'm 11 Bravo, I stop incoming. Knocking shit over on my table here. Which, just so you know, I only clean the parts that you can see on camera. My shelves here are completely filled. But yeah, Evil, if you got something to say to somebody else, then say it to them. I'm not here to talk shit about anybody. Yeah, you can have your opinion. I didn't say you couldn't have your opinion. I said it doesn't have to matter to me. I mean, I don't care what other people think of me. This is me. Take it or leave it. If you leave it, then get the fuck out. If you like what I like, want to talk about it, want to shoot the shit, fucking come on in and let's talk. I mean, we were having a talk about The Walking Dead when you came in and started shit about Dave. Hookers and blow? I'm there, dude. I'll watch that shit all day. You sound like a woman with an itchy crotch. Just hookers? I'm all for that too. Are they? Be cool as fuck as they did. Here they comes. Are they making these beers smaller? What the fuck? But I ain't doing like my first stream where I drank like 6 of them in an hour or 2 hours and then puke shortly thereafter. Which I hadn't eaten anything all day, so that just made it even more special. Oh fuck, my trash can's getting smaller too. But yeah, I think Rick's gonna stick it to Negan. Because of the storyline that we're in, Rick has to prevail. I don't know what collateral damage there's going to be on the way. I don't know if any of you read the... do I call them comic books or graphic novels? Because some people get a little pissy when you call them comic books. Hookers and Talking Dead or Walking Dead. Walking Dead kicks ass. Everybody keeps saying, "Oh, it's losing its ground. It's not as good as it was." Fuck that shit. Negan, I mean, he's badass. If I wasn't already rooting for Rick, I'd probably be rooting for Negan. I still think it's the #1 show. I've heard several people say that it's dropped in the ratings and they're kind of wavering and wondering which way to take it, but I still think it's the #1 show. Which, Breaking Bad, another AMC show, great show. And I probably never would have got hooked on either one of them if it weren't for Netflix. Fucking binge watching season after season. And then you get so caught up in the story that you gotta fucking watch it. Oh, the governor, I hated that fucker. Never liked the governor. Which, if you get a chance and you haven't seen it, look up Bad Lip Reading The Walking Dead. They've got scenes from The Walking Dead and they take out the audio and dub over it. I personally think that he's going to end up catching the bat. Yeah, I think Lucille's going to end up taking Negan. It is a vampire bat after all. And I don't know if anybody else thought what I thought on the last episode when they were in the pond trying to get to the houseboat. But one of the zombies in the water... Oh, fuck. Robert Kirkman. There was a zombie in the water that looked exactly like Robert Kirkman as a zombie. Oh, I hated the governor. I thought he was a dick. He was a my way or the highway type guy. I don't get along with that type. It's gonna happen. Rick holds the bat last. I don't know. Well, they got the hilltop. They've got Alexandria. And now they might have the other community. The lesbian community, as I call it. Since there's only women that live there. I don't know if they're all going to... Oh, and the kingdom, too. Are they all going to pull together and beat the shit out of Negan? Wipe out his army completely and then take out him? Got a lot of reverb from Shuggie's TV. But yeah, it will only be a good death if it's Lucille that takes Negan out. Yeah, I know, right? They do that shit on purpose, too. And it's like they come in on a really high note, everybody dies, blah, blah, blah. And then it just kind of evens out, and everything's nice and nice and nice, and then it gets to the end of the series, and then everything ramps up again. Why can't they just keep it up here the whole time? Which they've kind of veered away from the comic in a way, but they've stuck to it in a way. Because like Abraham, he was supposed to die 2 episodes before that. Denise, that was actually supposed to be Abraham. Abraham was the one that was supposed to get killed in that episode. Denise, I can't remember when she was supposed to die. Carol, she was supposed to have died several episodes. Daryl is a wild card because Daryl does not exist in the graphic novels. And he was actually supposed to be gay when this show started. And because he became so popular... Yeah, but they'll get Eugene. Eugene is the bullet maker. They'll get him back. And Rosita, I thought she was gone. I really thought Rosita was going to lose in the last episode. For some reason, they must have something in store for her because she did not. Carol, she was supposed to die a couple episodes ago, so she's kind of a wild card at this point, whether or not they're going to kill her off or keep her in. Morgan, pretty sure Morgan's still alive in the comic at this point in the story. Andrea is still alive in the comic, but I'm not sure if they're kind of replacing Carol with Andrea. In the comic, it's Negan and, or not Negan, King Ezekiel and Michonne are together, not Rick and Michonne. So they're kind of deviating, but they're staying really close. And the only reason I say they're staying close is because they killed Glenn. Which that totally shocked the shit out of me. I had called Abraham from the end of last season, and I heard Daryl will start a boy band in February. He's got his own show on AMC, and everybody was speculating that that meant that he was going to die, was because they started the Ride with Norman Reedus. That they were killing him off the show, and that was their way of throwing him a bone, was to give him his own show on AMC. AMC has some pretty good shit. But yeah, I wish they wouldn't take this 2-month AMC, yeah. I was rethinking the word shit. Fuck you, Dave. So he's going to be in a boy band that does Pet Shop Boys covers, huh? Which I think Norman Reedus looks like... oh, who was the kid from Terminator? Actually, the kid from Terminator and the T-1000 from Terminator had a baby. Yeah, if I just had AMC, I'd be happy. What's wrong with your TV? I thought you just pulled out a new one the other day. Adamant. There's a name I haven't heard for a while. Goody two shoes. Don't drink, don't smoke. What do? Has anybody been watching the Ash versus Evil? Which I haven't seen the newest season. Rocket. Terminators have had babies. No, I said Norman Reedus looks like the mix between whoever played the young John Connor. I can't remember. That one doesn't really work. We were watching videos on it. I said Norman Reedus looks like the young kid who played John Connor and the one who played the T-1000. Got together and had a baby. Ash invokes the spirit of Han Solo. I don't think that's how it goes. Does that have the digital tuner, or does it have the old analog tuner? Because I've got an extra digital tuner sitting out there. Still in the box, still sealed. Well, the tuner wouldn't even come into play with a cable or satellite, would it? Because you just set the TV on a certain channel, and then your DVR or whatever you have it hooked to does all the tuning. And to get AMC, you'd have to have satellite or. You obviously have seen the new season. Haven't seen the new season. I have not seen the new season. Tina Turner instead of Adamant or with Adamant? Tina Tuner. Oh, he has a lightsaber arm now. Yeah, that's not too far-fetched. Which if I blow my vape directly at the camera, it screws up all the colors, so that's why I'm trying to blow it off to the side. Because it automatically adjusts for differences in light. But yeah, I really think that Negan is bipolar. I mean, the way he berades poor Carl, and then the next second he's apologizing and telling him how cool he is. She really didn't do it that time. Usually it gets like real bright and then has to go back through gradations of red to get back to normal color. Fuck the camera and the camera's rules. I don't live by your rules, camera. So what does anybody else think is going to happen to Negan? I mean, he's going to die. He has to die. He does have the sea of walkers around him. That apparently he is stalking with people from the village. Which that's kind of a deterrent for the people who live there also. If you get out of line, yeah, they're going to stick you out front and everybody's going to see you as a zombie. Negan is going to get mounted by Shiva. Well, if they go by the comic, Shiva is going to die a horrible death. She gives her life for Ezekiel. Ezekiel gets attacked by a group of walkers, and Ziva jumps in to save him, saves him, and then the walkers kill Ziva, or Shiva. That's going to happen. They all take shots. But I think either Rick or Maggie has to have the killing shot. Which Maggie having the killing shot, I think, would be very poetic. You think the Kingdom's going to be the first in with Rick? I would think the Hilltop would be. Because I think the leader of the Hilltop's on his way out. He's a pussy. I think Maggie's going to deck him and take over. Super Dave could take Negan down. I heard something go off, but I didn't see anything. I don't know where my Bluetooth speaker went. Have you seen these Bluetooth speakers? It's actually pretty fucking loud for as small as it is. Super Dave comes up with a vacation. While listening to Metallic. That's very true, Super Dave. I think you would meet Lucille very quickly. If he can get his bow back. Because fucking Imitation Daryl took it. Which Dwight is actually Daryl in the comics. They kind of split the personality and made one into Daryl and one into Dwight. So you never know what they're actually going to do with Daryl because he's an extra character. Ooh, the iron. That was a fucking nasty scene. That brought back memories when that happened. Because my legs are burned up pretty good. Are you back, Shuggie?
Yeah.
Remember when I burned my legs?
Which time?
When we were trying to start the fire in the old house on South Street.
Oh yeah, you set your cars on fire.
We had these corn cobs. You would soak them in kerosene, and you would light them, and then that'd get the fire going. Well, apparently there were some hot coals in there, and when I threw them in there, the hot coals evaporated the kerosene, and as soon as I lit the match, there was like an explosion of flames that came out of the fire. It was really fun. My legs are still pretty scarred up for that one.
Pretty funny.
Yeah, it's hilarious. I heard they might kill them off and make someone else popular. I don't think anybody's...
None of us done that.
Do what?
It's funny how we made you do that.
Yeah. I don't think anybody's going to be as popular as Daryl. I mean, nobody else has bumper stickers and t-shirts that say if Daryl dies, or if that character dies, the world riots. Daryl is their gleaming star right now. I don't see him killing him off. It did burn my balls. And if there's one thing I don't like, it's burnt balls. Iron on the gooch. That would hurt. That was the bad little bully from Different Strokes, wasn't it? The gooch. Yeah, but you could always say that of Glenn, too. I mean, how many times did they try to make us think that Glenn was dead? Only to kill him in that bitch sort of way that he died in. Oh no, my lighter's out. So I get for playing with it all the time. Damn, Daniel. What was in it? Petrol? If you're talking about the corn cobs, it was kerosene. And I don't know who the hell Daniel is. Yeah, at this point I really thought Glenn was untouchable. I thought he was going to live through. They were changing the storyline. And then they did that shit. Which, like I said, I thought it was Abraham. Especially when he said, taking it like a man. But if you notice when they go around and he points the bat at everybody, Abraham was the only one that sat up and put his chest up. And when you think about it, that's prison rules. Take out the biggest guy. Show him that you're the boss. Count yourself lucky, could have been worse. It could have been. But I have the nice little scars on my legs to remind me. And the several months of putting burn lotion on my legs. Alright, see you, Dave. What's anybody else want to talk about? We're getting up towards the... well, actually over the 2-hour mark. Which I've got a Walking Dead trivia thing that I bought the other day that I might start using in the new year. Have some kind of giveaway. Haven't decided yet. Oh yeah, I got scars all over me. I get shit from my little brother. He was sitting with a metal rod on a kerosene heater once when he was little. And I walked over and yelled at him and told him to give it to me. And he put it in my hand and laid it across my arm and burnt my arm, which I don't even remember which arm it is now. But left me a nice little scar up my arm from the red hot piece of metal that he laid on my arm. Torch was my nickname in high school. Hey, it lit. I could light a cigarette off of my hand with gas. Which I don't think I have any gas lighters. Since I quit smoking, this is all I have. There we go. I think it's low on the liquid. The lighter fluid. Usually this is about the time that T. Steve comes in to troll me. Oh, and my number just went up by 1. What are the chances? But since Spike's not in here, Steve probably won't be. Anything anybody else wants my useless opinion on? Well, while you're thinking about it, I'm going to take a piss. Well, no more ideas. Anything else anybody wants to talk about?
Let's talk about sex, Dave.
Sing it, Shug. I don't even know who's still in here besides Fettel. Purple Hag or Purple Haze Fort Bragg, are you still in here? Not Purple Hag. Although that would be a good name. Since he was the one that actually got us started on The Walking Dead. I was thinking about doing a stream of just reviewing 20-year-old movies too. Maybe wear a black curly wig and some Bubba teeth and squint my eyes and talk like this. No other topics anybody wants to talk about? Like I said, if I get motivated, I may pull out a couple board boxes out of storage and go through those on stream next week. I'm sure I'll be surprised at some of the shit that I pull out of there. You know, there's a lot of exclusives in there. Mainly Marvel and DC, I think. Hey, Skookum. I saw Rogue One by accident. So what'd you think of it? Was it good? I haven't seen it yet. I was supposed to see it this weekend, and then we got a bunch of ice and kind of screwed up my plans. I've heard that it is better than The Force Awakened, and that it's not as good as The Force Awakened. That was a joke? Rouge One. Not Rogue One, Rouge One. Have you seen Rogue One yet? Sorry, I've been drinking on stream and my reading ability is not good to begin with. was really looking forward to seeing it this weekend. Which there's still a chance tomorrow if it clears up, but it's not looking good at this point. Twice. So it must have been good then, huh? I saw The Force Awakens 3 times, and every time I saw something that I didn't see the first time that I saw it. So in your opinion, was it better or worse than The Force Awakens? Oh, the press preview. Somebody has special privileges. Yeah, that seemed very rushed. Pulled together at the last minute. Yeah, because you had a lot of characters that you didn't know the backstory of, and well, there was some in the Force Awakens that you didn't know the backstory on. But yeah, this is pretty much a whole new cast with a few of the olds thrown in, from what I understand. Yeah, especially Leia. What the hell happened to her? That was the last time I saw her in anything except for, what was it, Sorority House Massacre or something like that. I'd say Han probably looked the worst. But Han probably actually was the oldest, because he was older than them in the original. I was kind of hoping Too Cool would stop by. Let me know he's still alive after last night's 17-hour stream.
Let me call it.
You can message him, make sure he's still alive. Because he wasn't looking too good towards the end there. And I left it probably 13 hours into it.
That's funny though. We did more
You know what I think happened? Yeah, right, Dave? He was fucked up when I left. I think what happened was the whole YouTube outage was an easy out for him. Because I think that he thought that I'm going to do a 12-hour stream, I'm going to get thousands of dollars on my PayPal account. And then when YouTube went down, 7 or 8 hours into his supposedly 12-hour stream and he never started it back up, I was like, fuck that, I ain't got a cent. Oh, yeah. He blew yawns out of the fucking water. He kept saying he just wanted to make it to 12 hours, just wanted to make it to 12 hours. And I left the stream on and muted it last night when I went to bed. And the last message was, damn, you've been on for more than 17 hours? So I know he went at least past 17. But I don't know exactly how long it was that he went. In 12 hours, that wasn't what Jan actually went. That's what he was planning on going. 21 hours? Fuck. No way.
I agree with Susan.
Coco is the queen of streaming. She is. She does 24/7, doesn't she?
I'll be back.
Alright. About the only time I ever see her is when she's asleep, though. I think I fart too much in my sleep to stream it. And I wouldn't want to talk in my sleep and have that shit out there. Then you got Croft that gets 60 views when he's passed out.
People are hoping you would pass away.
I don't think I could sleep with the lights on like that either.
I sleep with the fan on.
I always sleep with a fan on. In fact, when I went camping a couple months ago, I actually went out and bought a box fan just to run while I was sleeping. It's one of those soothing noises like white sound. Lets you fall asleep.
It ain't. I don't think it's what it's supposed to. It's always getting to like ground and kids and shit.
The ice on the roads, that's the only thing that's keeping me from seeing it. Yeah, we were under snow emergency, so you got ticketed if you were caught driving today. And chances are it's probably going to be the same way tomorrow morning because we're supposed to get the same shit tonight. And the time window, it was lifted at noon. After noon, the next showing was 4 o'clock. and the next round of ice storms was supposed to come in at 6. So I don't know exactly how long the movie is, but that's not giving me much window to drive the hour home. Because I live in a shit little town that has a little crappy movie theater that I wouldn't go see a movie in. But that movie theater is actually within walking distance of my house. Did you message Too Cool? You should see if he's awake, see if he's alive. Last I heard, he was still going through other people's streams at 8:30 this morning. Excuse me. It's not so much the cold as the layer of ice on the roads. And the fact that I'd get a ticket if I was caught driving on it today. Christmas shopping? Didn't do any Christmas shopping.
Don't lie, you got me something.
I already gave you yours. The worm crawled out and died. But from which end is the question. Can't believe he ate at least 3 fucking night crawlers on stream. And there was rumors that I heard today that he had eaten a 4th one after I left. But the 3 are all I can confirm that he ate. And that one was trying to crawl its way back out and he kept gagging. That was good shit. That's family television right there. Yoda also has a little cane that you put in his hand that changes the mode that he's in. No, these were live night crawlers that he was eating. They were still moving in his hand before he ate them. But I have known people to eat the worm in the bottom of tequila too. It did. Didn't you see that shit? He started gagging and choking. It was like 5-10 minutes after he ate the first one. He started choking and gagging back in the chair. Oh, that was epic. 17 hours of streaming. At least 17 hours of streaming. And he had a pretty steady around 20 people the whole time. I was there for the first 13 hours. After that, I had to fucking go to bed. That and the fact that he opened the chat to anybody who was friends with anybody who was in the room and some fucking annoying bastard got in there, and all he kept saying was, "Leave my mom alone! Leave my mom alone!" And he just kept saying it over and over and over. And I tried to get him to kick the fucker out of the chat, and he wouldn't. Did you text him?
No, I'm watching Rogue One. Shut up.
Bastard?
I'm a big Star Wars fan, kid.
So you're going to see it before I do? So is it on Putlocker?
No.
1, 2, 3 movies?
Yeah.
That's just wrong. I could have came over and got iced into your house and watched it there. Then I would have had a pissed off dog in my kitchen. Yeah, Just Too Cool's his name. Don't know if he'll ever do it again, but it was pretty funny shit. About 11 hours into it, he was plastered, started dancing around with his guitar. There, it changed the colors. Because my face went real red when I blew up the vapor. Alright, I'll see you later. Purple Haze, Fort Bragg. Which I'm just now starting to figure out people's names between Daily Motion and YouTube. How long have I been on streaming? He's watching the movie that I should be watching, so he's ignoring me. I think I've only been on streaming for a couple months, and only been streaming for probably a month, month and a half. Thanks, Chaz. Make sure you dial *67 ahead of it. That way it blocks your number from coming up on his caller ID. I've never tried a long stream, but I would. I mean, I'm boring enough in the few hours that I do it. I can't imagine if I tried to do it long term. Which if I started unboxing shit, it'd go by pretty fast. It's not hard to piss your neighbor off, though, is it?
Not mine.
It's easy to piss your neighbor off. Start throwing hubcaps on his roof.
Oh, yeah. What?
He put the *67 in front of the number now. How many calls did he say he had gotten, Shuggie?
57.
And that was yesterday morning, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So he had 57 calls yesterday morning. 57 missed calls. It takes a special kind of idiot to put out your phone number. Which I thought about buying a minutes type phone and doing that, doing like a call in. Still throwing around several ideas on what to do with the stream. Right now, you just get boring me sitting here talking shit about whatever somebody brings up, giving my opinion whether it makes any sense or not. I stopped by your stream this morning, Chaz, and by the time I went back in, you would shut it down. Somebody's driving tonight. It's a loud stereo just drove by. You didn't have your Christmas lights on or anything. Yeah, I just got out of the shower, so my hair is a mess. I don't think there's anything in this room that I haven't showed on stream. I got a bunch of Star Wars crap up there, but got a Michelangelo. A couple alien figures. 12-inch Darth Maul and his little speeder bike thing. That's all over there. Oh, and there's my picture of Yoda. Another Boba Fett standing there. A Human Torch. My motorcycle goggles are on the First Order Trooper there. Which I haven't actually tried that mask on. The Worm Eaters? Is that a strike at Too Cool? He wasn't eating worms for views. He was just eating worms because I was bitching at him about it. Which you were on Too Cool stream, weren't you, Chaz? I think you were in the chat party at one point, but I don't remember you talking much. Music from nowhere. Yeah, I don't think Too Cool was desperate for the views. I think he was just having fun. I think he was blowing off some steam and getting some shit out. It was a fun time. I got a few friend requests out of it. I'm kind of boring just sitting here by myself. Hey, Coachism, what's up? I don't think you've ever been on my stream before. I know I've seen you in, I think it's Jekyll's. I think I've seen you in Jekyll's and in Spaceman Steve. Which I'm kind of curious to see what Spaceman Steve has coming up next. He says he's going to have another character stream to breach the time or bridge the time between uh, the end of last season and the beginning of next season. I'm doing pretty good. Unless you're talking to Chaz. I think he's doing okay. Evil. I wish we had more character streams. I mean, Spaceman Steve and Jekyll. And then you got Mayor Furburger. He's pretty funny. He's got kind of a character type stream. But he seems to change it up quite a bit. I'm not doing too bad. Kind of bummed that I didn't get to see Rogue One. Had some inclement weather here. It's nice all week until the movie came out. You haven't seen Furburger? He's pretty funny. Kind of off the wall type stuff. Saw it last night. So what'd you think? Where does it rank compared to the original trilogy and The Force Awakens? Or The Force Awakened? So was it mainly because it was all new characters and you got to see a little backstory on them, or was it just a good story that fell in line with everything else? Ties in well? Cool. Looking forward to seeing it. In fact, I may watch it on 123 Movies when I get off here.
Don't do it. It's bad quality.
Is it? Somebody said they
Yeah.
just watched it and it was okay. It's
Yeah.
not. It's not on Put Locker yet.
Yeah, they're both bad quality.
Damn it. I know when I go to work on Monday, everybody's going, "Oh, did you see the new Star Wars movie?" I would say give it a couple more days and they should have a pretty decent copy on there.
Yeah.
Especially when the theater's shut down and people who have access to the viewing room. I was skeptical going in, and it starts out slow, but the second half was brilliant. I don't want to know, but I'm hoping that they tie Boba Fett in there somewhere. Because at this point, Boba Fett's still alive and kicking. I'm at the itchy phase right now. And I'm guessing the only characters that they can have in there that are in the original are either robots or completely masked. Like Darth Vader, R2D2, C3PO. Otherwise, they'd have to be computer generated faces, and I think it would look cheesy. So did you give up on trying to watch it, Shuggie?
Yeah.
Well, that sucks. Did Putlocker actually have a version of it?
Yeah, they're both pretty crappy.
Damn. Really want to see it in 3D. Think that would give you a headache?
No, probably not.
What's the weather supposed to be like after it evens off tomorrow? It's dropped 3 degrees since I started streaming. Tomorrow the high is 23. Yay. Turning sunny and...
Really pleasant.
That makes perfect sense. Sunny and colder. Well, thanks for stopping by, Coachism. I think I'm probably going to shut it down unless somebody else has something they want to talk about. Getting up towards the 3-hour mark. It's a little bit higher than I wanted to go, but I'm fine with it. Like I said, if anybody's got any pointers on the direction that they want me to take the stream, do something like Nerdy Effect where I go through all my collectibles. Was throwing around the idea of a phone-in show where I give out my number down here and you call me directly on stream, put it on speakerphone. Really don't have a character in mind, so don't think I'll go that direction. Just trying to see what everybody likes. So you can hit the subscribe. I do have a, what do you call it, community page? He's not answering, so yeah, we'll go with community page. You can follow Shuggie, visit his community page.
Don't follow me, you bastards.
He says, "Don't follow me, you bastards." That's not a very nice thing to say. I have no idea where I put my controller. There it is. So thank you all for visiting. Should be back next Saturday night between 7 and 8. It's kind of sketchy on when I'll get back on. But usually it's between 7 and 8 on Saturday nights. And if I get a wild hair during the week, I'll throw it on stream also. Or if I have something to say, something to show, I'll do it then. Until then, this is Jan Cogswell signing off.